Hey everybody, in this reading we'll be looking at things that didn't come through in my other readings for whatever reason. And these things could be about love, work, friendship, trips, whatever comes up. I'll do a couple of spreads and maybe additional clarification or outcome spreads if necessary. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. Here's the first lost message, Virgo, for you. We have the Six of Pentacles, clarified by Justice. We have the Eight of Wands. We have the Hermit, clarified by the Nine of Cups. And we also have the Magician on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Libra, maybe a Gemini. I don't think it has much to do with zodiac signs. I think this has to do with work, business, and finances, maybe a legal situation. Perhaps you're dealing with a financial institution or government agency, right? I think you've got some kind of a message coming your way or some good news. It feels good because the Hermit, the last card I came out, that's your major arcana card, and you're clarified by the Nine of Cups. And as I was clarifying the Hermit, I simply asked how will Virgo feel about the news? And the Nine of Cups showed up. The Nine of Cups is a card of a wish come true. It's also a card of personal satisfaction and fulfillment. So at the end of the day, that's how you will feel. Well, we start with the Six of Pentacles clarified by Justice, right? Those two cards always remind me of one another. You see how the person standing up in the Six of Pentacles, they're holding up scales in one of the hands, right? In the Justice card that clarifies that Six of Pentacles, in one of the hands, the person in the Justice card is also holding up scales. So to me, those two cards look very similar, right? So I think it has something to do with government or work, business, finances, or something along those lines, right? And I think it's good news, right? Because, like I said, we have the Nine of Cups clarifying you. The Eight of Wands in the middle is a card of communication, a lot of communication, or a card of travel. Perhaps now you're allowed to go somewhere. Perhaps you applied for a visa, or you applied for something else, or it could have been, it could be literally a court decision. Right, the Magician on the bottom of the deck, it's actually one of your major arcana cards as well. You share it with Gemini. But the Magician is a card of like taking action. Right, so I think this week something is finally taking place. Perhaps you've been waiting for this. You know, Mercury retrograde is over and holidays are behind us. So people are waking up. People are going back to work, and perhaps now there's going to be progress. All right, cool. Here's another lost message for you, Virgo, even though it, I think, hardly qualifies as a lost message. So we have the Knight of Cups clarified by the Three of Cups. We have the Emperor clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. Then we have the Six of Wands and the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. We also have Aries, maybe a Sagittarius. Or you could be dealing with any zodiac sign. For some of you, Virgo, if you are already in a relationship with somebody, if you're like talking to somebody, you guys are going to be taking it to the next level. That's what this message is about, taking it to the next level. If this is a brand new person coming into your life, this person will want to get serious with you right away. Right away. All right, so you're dealing with the Emperor. It could be an Aries you're dealing with. The Emperor, for some of you, it could be like a boss figure. They could be your boss or someone else's boss who works for the same company. They could be working in another department. But for most of you, I think the Emperor is either your existing husband or spouse or your future husband or spouse or a significant other, right? The Emperor often is a figure of a spouse, you know, a spouse figure. Right, the Wheel of Fortune clarifying them is either a start of a cycle, a very fortunate, a very serious cycle, or taking it to the next level. Whatever that level is for you. Like if you've been talking to this person, you'll make it formal, official. You could start talking about moving in together, making long-term plans. Right, if you've been together with this person for a while, they could propose to you. Right, the Six of Wands right next to the deck used to be called the proposal card. So it is a bit of a spoiler alert. Right, if this is a brand new person, they'll want to get serious with you right away. Right away. The Knight of Cups clarified by the Three of Cups. Those are the two cards we start with. The Nine of Cups could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. But this is the most loving, the most romantic night out of all four nights. It's clarified by the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is a card of a celebration. So perhaps this person prepared something very, very special, very, very romantic. Right? Or you could be, if this is a new person, you could be meeting this person at some kind of an event, party, gathering, what have you, someone's birthday, right? And if it's a new person, it's going to be An instant connection, instant chemistry between the two of you. The Six of Wands is not only a card of that I usually interpret as a card of a proposal, right? But it's also a card of attention, right? It's also a card of victory, success. So if this is a new person, they will want to win you over. You will have their full and undivided attention. And I think whatever they're prepared to do will resonate with you, Virgo, because we have the Two of Cups on the bottom of the deck. There are two people in the Two of Cups. It's a soulmate card. It's a card of unconditional love. It's a card of when two people see eye to eye and feel the same way towards one another. So, yeah, I would like to see the potential between you and this person, and I'm sure you would like that too. All right, let's take a look. Here's the potential between you and that person we saw in the previous spread, Virgo. We have the Ten of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, clarified by the Chariot. We have the Four of Wands, and we have the Sun on the bottom of the deck. Zodiac signs we have are Cancer and Leo. The potential is marriage. There is no other way for me to interpret it. The very first card that came out is the Ten of Pentacles. It is a marriage card, right? And before I clarified the Ace of Swords, we had the Ace of Swords in the middle, and we had the Ten of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. So the Ace of Swords is kind of like sandwiched in between those two cards. The Four of Wands is also a commitment and marriage card. And the Ace of Swords often comes through as the word yes. All right, Virgo, yes. The Ace of Swords is a card of clarity. It's a card of when people are crystal clear about what they want, what's going on. It's a card of a new beginning. It's a card of a very straightforward, very direct conversation. Okay, the Chariot, clarifying the Ace of Swords, is a card of victory, success, just like the Six of Wands in the previous spread. It's also a card of moving forward and not looking back. It's one of the fastest cards in the deck. For some of you could be traveling together, or moving in together, or something like that. And we have the Sun on the bottom of the deck. Right? Could be a Leo, but the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. It's also a card of clarity, just like the Ace of Swords. So you two will be crystal clear. Perhaps it's, since we have two commitment marriage cards on the table, it's one per person. Both of you are on the same page. Both of you know what to expect, where you guys are taking it. It's perfect. It's just perfect. All right? If you have like an anniversary coming up, and perhaps you're already married, they may give you a card for that. Anniversary, the Chariot could be literally a vehicle, or perhaps the two of you could go somewhere together, so it could be like a very romantic trip. It all depends what's actually happening what was actually happening in the previous spread, because there's just so many ways to interpret that. But this looks awesome. This looks awesome. I hope all of this makes sense. Yeah, and that's what I have for you, Virgo, for this reading, for this time period. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Virgo, have an amazing January.